Happy long weekend, everybody. Today is the 19th of May, Monday. The long weekend happened sooner this year. Those zinnias are really coming nice. Look how the heads just keep getting bigger and bigger. Like, look at that. Okay. They'll just keep getting bigger and bigger. I just love them. I planted those about 2 weeks ago. And they're coming really nice. It was went through some light frost, but they were fine. Anyway, my pond this pond here has never looked better. For some reason, I think it's finally stabilized. Like you can see right to the bottom of the pond. Last year, even with the UV light, I had problems with greenish water. But I don't know, it seems to have rectified. Everything looks wonderful. The lilies are coming. I have some pads across the pond there. I mean, it's still early in Alberta, but things are coming. I have to clean that filter there. That one goes to the UV light. But for some reason it's clear this year. Even with the UV light last year I was having trouble, and the year before I was having trouble. But I don't know, it seems to be good. Get the UV light in before you get problems with pea green water, I think. Then I don't know, it seems to do better. And up here at the top pond. Oh yeah, it's about 63 degrees right now in Alberta. Hopefully soon to become an independent state. Become its own country. Perhaps, I don't know what there's several plans in the work. But look at these bulrushes. They're native bulrushes, but they grow right down deep in the water, and these fish can swim right through it. When I put the food in there, let me see, I'll grab some food and see if I can get these big guys. They can swim right through that rush, and the rush has really grown nice. I got a little bit of food. This is the dog food and Canna, small breed puppy chow I've been feeding for years. Here they are. Come on, guys. I'll throw the food there. But they can swim right through those, and they always do for the food. But they're a rush, so they really can't damage them. They swim right through them. They're quite strong now. Like, look at how they swim right through the rush. I love that, how they can swim through the rush. And the rush is rooted in just rocks. Okay, it's just got heavy rocks holding the root down at the bottom. And this will be the fourth summer, and it's actually starting to grow nice and spread out. It's still early here in Alberta, north of the 49th parallel, where we get to minus 40 usually every year in winter. But this winter it only got to like minus 30, so it wasn't as cold this winter. But yeah, usually there's one minus 40 a period. Like the year before we had 2 weeks of minus 40. That was horrific. That was the winter before, but last winter wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, and there's little baby goldfish in there. They're hiding at the back, but oddly enough, the goldfish in this bucket, the babies from last year, are bigger than the ones that I still have in the house in the fish tank. I don't know, they just grew big in the bucket. Probably because the bucket, I just brought it in the house, so it came with all the nutrients and food. This thing is just growing like crazy. This is a clematis. There was nothing, I had to take it all down, like it wasn't coming back from the second wood. This one doesn't. Last year, this one came back from the second wood, but this year it didn't. But it is coming back, but not from the second wood. for some reason. I don't know why. Don't know much about those clematises. It's my first time trying to grow them. Here's the toilet. This guy's supposed to be sitting on the seat there. But yeah, I just got a couple things planted here. There's some peas. Daryl likes his peas and radishes. I like radishes. Radishes are the only below ground vegetable I eat because they're very low carb. I know, stick to low carb. Oh, I can't believe how clear the water is. Look, there's a baby little Black Betty and his mama, Big Black Betty, with the bobbly eyes. Look how cute they are. They're so velvety black. There's two little ones and then the one bigger one. They came from one of the pet stores this year. I bought them probably 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago and put them in here. Just because I wanted some black mories, right? They're black moray goldfish. But they are just a darling little fish. Bobbling around with their long velvety fantail. But yeah, fish are hungry. That's why they're following me around. I should feed them too, because I fed the ones up in the upper pond. Now where's the food? Right here. And then they can smell that these guys got fed and they didn't. I can tell. So pour some more of this. It's Encana puppy chow. These guys can have a bit more. And then I'll throw this. It's not a bad size pellet. Most of these fish can fit it in their mouth. And then I usually cut up a couple pieces into smaller chunks for the smaller ones. But yeah, the water is cooler today because we did have rain and a little cold spell. Like, I was pretty cold last night and the night before. Oh, yesterday it rained. I was shivering. It just had a chill in the air. Look at how beautiful these koi are getting. They're getting so big and so beautiful. This one down here, that is Snappy. We named him Snappy because he will bite on the finger. This one is so pretty right there with the three colors, the black and the orange and the white. Some of these are from my old pond, like this one, this big orange and black one. It's from my old pond. That one's from my old pond. And like the one that's still running that my ex is taking care of. This one here. And there's like several of koi that I got. I didn't get the biggest koi because it's difficult to move them. These guys were smaller 4 years ago when I moved them, so it was easy to catch them in the net. I don't like to transport big koi and move them around. They injure easily. You don't notice it till after they're moved, and then you notice a scale out of place or missing. But these guys, and then they're way friendlier. Like, they're finally friendly. Like, the first year I put them in, they'd barely come to eat, let alone bite on my finger. But now they are starting that. Even with the water not being that warm. These guys are hungry. And they're so beautiful. Koi are so beautiful. They have their own little colors and personalities, and I don't know, I love koi. And they get so big. That one there, that big white one with black and orange. And there's like two others. This one here, this black and orange one. And where's the other one? The other white one's off somewhere on the other side of the pond with the beautiful colors. But those three were in the bottom pond of my old pond. That was, yeah, there he is right there. But they were babies, and they've really, that was several years ago in my old pond. Probably 8 years ago when I got them, and had them in the old pond, in the bottom pond, and I took them out first when I moved up here to bring some of the koi here. The other koi are all still doing well. John's taking good care of them, and I go there all the time to see Beanie. And so we co-parent Beanie, the puppy that we've had. And I try to help him whenever I can, and when he'll allow me to help him with the pond, which he's doing everything himself. He doesn't want my help, but whatever, at least we're still friends. So that's the main thing. But yeah, I don't know. That's about it for Alberta. Oh, the sun has moved away, darn it. So that'll be another day in Alberta on the long weekend. Thanks for watching.